This tutorial is on a way to purchase something called renting with an option to buy. And sometimes retail stores offer rent-to-own plans to their customers, and this is typically for customers who don't have enough money to purchase the merchandise outright, but they could afford it after a number of months or even years, depending on how expensive it was. Now, if the customer rents the merchandise for the entire period, then they own it at the end of the term of the agreement. If the customer decides at some point in the middle of the agreement to return the item, then they forfeit any rent that was paid. It's not they get part of it back. They've been renting it for that period of time, so if they decide they no longer want it, then, well, they just don't get it anymore, and all the money they pay for rent, well, that was rent. A rent-to-own usually includes some kind of a service plan, so there is warranty during the term of the agreement, and the store will fix or replace the item as necessary. So one example on the second page here, Francis wants to buy a refrigerator that retails for $899. He doesn't have enough money to pay for it, so he decides to enter into a rent-to-own plan with a retail store. He agrees to pay $70 per month for 24 months. So 3 questions. What's the cost of a refrigerator? Tax, HST included. I'm doing this presentation for my class in the province of Ontario, so we have 13% HST, Harmonized Sales Tax, that stands for. And then we're also asked, what's the total cost of if the fridge is rented for the entire 24 months, and then how much extra does Francis pay while using this rent-to-own plan? So first of all, the cost of the fridge, HST included, we would take the $899. I'm going to bring my calculator over here. So $899, we want to add 13%, so we multiply by 1.13. That adds the 13% on automatically. And so $1,015.87 would be the purchase price with tax. So that's the answer to part A. Now in B it says, what's the total cost of the fridge is rented for the entire 24 months? So he's paying $70 per month for 24 months. Oh, I forgot my answer statement here. Price with HST is $1,015.87. So for 24 months, he's paying $70 for each of 24 months. We multiply 24 by 70. And so that's $1,680. There's the $1,680. So that's the total cost after he's going to pay over the 24 months. And C, it asks, how much extra does Francis pay while using the rent-to-own plan? So there is the service agreement in place here too, so he's actually paying more for that. And so the cost to rent, we would take the $1,680, what he pays over the 24 months, and subtract from it the original price with tax. So he's actually paying $664.13 more than if he had to purchase it outright at the beginning. And so part of that would be the warranty agreement. A person probably wouldn't know which part would be, and some would be a finance charge that the company is really charging you because you're getting to keep this refrigerator for the 24 months, or Francis is, and they're carrying your debt as you pay it off. So that's the total cost of financing it. And in fact, if you want to see how much higher it is in terms of a percentage, if we take this $1,680 and divide that by the original price compared to if he had the money to buy it at the beginning, $1,587. So 1.65, that means, that's 65 here, that means that the price has been increased by 65%. So over 2 years, he's actually paying 65% higher than if he had the money to pay for it at the beginning. So there's a substantial amount of, well, between the interest and the warranty plan. The warranty plan costs something too, but he is paying quite a bit more than if he had the money to buy it at the beginning. And that's the end of the tutorial.